they're in a denial. That is what you do, just like anything. That's their entire lives. You just block reality and keep going like a machine. So in the beginning, if you were trying to stop people from driving and all of that, it's just part of the process of your acceptance about what's going on, and that the majority population on Earth is going to transition into another form of life. They're not meant to be in this physical form for all eternity. And also don't forget that you're in a mimicry. Right, so the genetics, the wheat and the tares, the genetics are all mixed up for our protection. So don't worry about sort of, these weird illnesses in, your physical body, really, because it's a mixed thing, as God explains in his book. And then as the transition, we'll call it that, not the great dying off, the transition of the other species, I don't believe that, not on this land piece, are we being in a mimicry anymore. And I explained that because it is too much suffering for my species to be born from Neanderthals, because of the progressive, over probably about 100 years of that species away from Christianity, and traditional families, and their entire way of life is too upsetting. I know the childhood that I had was horrific in testimony from other people, and my species is not a Neanderthal, so we don't respond to that. So it's too much suffering for us to keep being born of that species in a mimicry on this land piece, at least. The designated areas where there's no nuclear material, they don't even have to be my species. I explained that. They could still birth my species until the entire Neanderthal species is extinct. And then at that time, it would just be my species producing children. And that's how you would weed out all of their genetics.